Hey y'all. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips, and I am a channel for the divine. We all truly are. I'm awakening to consciousness beyond what we call normality or human consciousness, awakening to new levels of oneness consciousness or galactic consciousness or celestial consciousness, where doing so through the inner space, praying and meditating, atoning with the self, principal correspondence. And by the way, my soul taught me this. My inner guidance taught me this. It's not something that I thought to consciously do. It's how divine evolution or life grew and evolved me to go inward, to be able to convene with the soul or the self, to be grown and evolved and pruned and loved on by the soul of the self, to rise to the divine potentials, divine purpose in which I was created to be, and which we're all created to be. So I'm activated into new levels of celestial, galactic, oneness consciousness beyond what we called a normal or human nature, human consciousness, a duality consciousness. We fought ourselves internally, and these internal wars manifested with external disputes and wars and battles and death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. I channel through galactic oneness, celestial consciousness, or remembering the oneness that all things are, the limitless potentials that all things are. The universe is a multiverse, most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, within our synaptical understanding of divine evolution. Through galactic celestial oneness consciousness, I tap to the inner space to channel healing frequencies and wisdoms, to share as we awaken in the masses together as a collective, called humanity, called a civilization of galactic evolution, called divine beings of galactic and beyond evolution. You can find my channelings within the Facebook community lives, which if you're watching on a playback within the Oneness Connection catalog, or the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips catalog, because this will be a bonus clip during the month, not bonus, but the actual episode during the month of, we're in February, the month of February, the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmissions, Wednesday's transmissions, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time postings, as well as the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. February, Monday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time postings will be the month of February Facebook community lives. If you're watching on a playback, you can click the link below in the description on this video to follow me on my Facebook page to catch me when I go live. If you're watching Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, where I repost all of the Facebook community lives, you can do the same. Go to the description of this video within Ashley-Nicole Music catalog. Follow me on Facebook where you can catch me live, catch the Facebook community lives live. So I channel through the soul space, galactic, celestial, oneness consciousness, shaman, mama capabilities, psychic abilities, soul gifts is what we normally perceive as, these dimensions as. Extrasensory perceptions, shamanism, soul gifts, psychic abilities, multidimensionality. Through oneness, celestial galactic consciousness, we're seeing our oneness and continuity in all things, to garner the wisdoms and not be afraid to dive into the understandings of why we exist, why things exist. Which brings me to the call to action. Sit with yourself for as long as you feel to sit with yourself. Ask yourself, hey soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, as well as greater conscious embodiment on my limitless potentials? Wait for the answers, because they will come. Your lingo with the universe is most definitely unique to yourself. Whatever psychic abilities or soul gifts or synesthesia, where there's no real name or name to it, the psychic ability or extrasensory perception, whatever, your lingo with the universe or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. Validate yourself in your knowings, so that you're able to grow into greater conscious awareness, conscious embodiment, with joy and self-acceptance. So remembrance of your oneness with all things or limitless potentials. Most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Brahman, Hashem, the Most High within our synaptical understanding of divine evolution or God. So, This, again, is an Eat, Love, Pray offering for the month of February for Kingdom Things Podcast, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. So I've been in the spirit heavy through the inner space, zealotry, seeking God within for the last 5-6 years. It's actually how I channeled Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, which is available to stream on YouTube for free, as well as Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. It's how I channel the catalogs, healing through the inner space. And the soul say like, hey, Ashley, let's channel this into the podcast. Let's heal about this today. Let's ancestor forces come through, channel me on the podcast. We're going to channel healing frequencies as humanity, galactic creation, as y'all awaken to remembrance of multidimensionality that is existence. We were never not multidimensional beings. We were never not divine awareness. We were aligned with frequencies, being embodying frequencies of dense energies that manifest states of amnesia or forgetfulness to our existential fundamental nature, connections to limitless potentials or infinite dimensions or all things or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. This is mukbang style, so I will be eating my dinner as we commune. Like the divine was like, hey Ashley, I need you to become everything I created you to be. Zealotry, seeking God within. It's like, hey, y'all are not who y'all think y'all are. Y'all are so much more. Y'all are limitless. I remember having an intimate conversation with galactic ancestors, the Pleiadians, of the Pleiades star constellation. They are our ancestors. As all beings, all things, we're truly each other's, we're ancestors, we're kin to one another, because we're one energy manifested in infinite ways. It's one energy manifested in infinite ways. It's called God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. Science perspective, we know all things are energy. And we also know through covalent bonding, in order for energies to attract to one another, to be perceptible to one another, the energies or atoms or beings have to hold, embody, be like frequencies or corresponding frequencies to manifest in one another's realities, to perceive one another. We're all kin. One energy manifested as in infinite ways. That's why we can perceive one another. In our dense thong of energy where we were amnesiatic, a lot of the times we didn't perceive multidimensional beings. You know, we'll have UFO sightings and things like this. Why? Because our planet has always been multidimensional. Our planet has always held and been a colony of infinite multidimensional beings, species, races of the cosmos of the galaxy of divine evolution. And we're awakening to this remembrance. Our time being asleep to this remembrance we're still awakening, part of the makings of us, to be our contribution to the evolution of all things. So as I'm healing in the spirit, I commune with the Pleiadians, and they're like, Ashley, y'all's reality could have shattered like a pane of glass like this instantaneously, and to new energetic embodiments instantaneously, to where reality, reality and yourselves would be unrecognizable. Meeting the reality and energies the energies we've been embodying and living as, which manifest our reality, have been an illusion, a calcification of energies out of alignment with universal flow or universal orchestration. Why would our reality just shatter? Because whenever the universe needs to move to assist with the evolution of all things, the universe is going to move what it has to move. If our reality is out of alignment, guess what? Energy is going to push our reality into alignment, and whatever happens in that process is a part of our evolution. We now pray for wellness and balance and upliftment. All of the calamity that we're seeing in our reality, that's what's happening because the universe is pushing us into divine alignment. So shit is coming to the light. The darkness is coming to the light. The shit that was hiding in the dark can no longer hide in the dark. And our reality is unrecognizable, huh? Because the way we've been living has been an illusion, a lie, propaganda. An illusion and lie and propaganda. I was downstairs putting my plates together And I got a divine epiphany. You know, powwow session. I call it powwow session whenever I'm communing in the inner space with ancestral forces, getting divine remembrance, divine epiphanies of our existential fundamental nature. And the divine epiphany came like, and I understood it in a split second. It's like, hey, y'all lack self-acceptance and self-unconditional love. So we're always running outside of ourselves, looking outside of ourselves to love ourselves, or to shape ourselves, or be something else, or to garner evolution, to be worthy of what? Self-acceptance. We're always looking to manipulate ourselves, to be something other than what we are in every moment. So we lack self-awareness, self-love, self-acceptance. Understand, whenever you're looking to be something other than what you are, you're going to find it, or you're manifesting, you're calling from the universe evolution for yourself. And when that evolution for yourself that you're calling in is out of a lack because you don't respect, accept yourself. The self. We evolve into beings that create realities, relationships that are non-committal, non-fulfilling, and perpetuate the illusions or selves and realities that perpetuate existence out of alignment with universal orchestration. I'm channeling, by the way. I be healing myself, like my inner child, like all dimensions. Whenever you think about a dimension of yourself or any energy, anything, anyone, understand you're embodying that energy in the moment. Our state of awareness of this is what changes. So I think about my younger self or different dimensions of myself, different ages, and I did it today. I'm learning to lean into this practice more often. It's like my inner child wasn't consciously awakened to the understanding that when you drop in your inner space and you ask questions, you shall receive answers. And that our ability to co-create our evolution, which co-creates the evolution or creates quantum ripples in our reality, the energy that is our reality, our realm, our planet, our species, our community, our colony, to make quantum shifts and massive change, butterfly effect in our reality, so shall it be. As a young girl, a young child, I forgot that I could do this. So anytime when we're focusing on thoughts, understand you're co-creating how you show up in reality and how you manifest in reality, and how we relate with one another. I was in the energy of my younger self when I was a little girl, 5, 6 years old. I was in that energy, and I dropped to the heart space. And I asked my soul, what do I need to know to be who I was created to be in God? When I was a little girl, I was searching outside of myself to figure myself out, to figure out who I needed to be accepted, to be loved. We're gonna get into a topic that is like, I'm not gonna pussyfoot. We're just gonna get to a brass tacks. So, understand, and I channeled this within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole catalog, available to stream on YouTube and Spotify. It's called Celebrity Culture. I channel Rabbi Yeshua, or Jesus Christ, commonly known as Jesus Christ. As well as Malachi, the minor prophet from the Holy Bible, Christian Bible. And Rabbi Yeshua, he shares some soul medicine. He's like, y'all lived in a culture, on a planet, in a realm where you're all here to work out your own karmic lessons. You're all here to meet your own karmic lessons, to grow and evolve your energy or your soul, your mind, body, soul, and spirit, to assist towards the evolution of all things. We had no business idolizing anybody, putting anybody on a pedestal, looking outside of ourselves to be like anybody. We're all here to work out our own karmic lessons. Rabbi Yeshua, most commonly known as Jesus Christ, said, as y'all did this, looking out, idolizing beings and things outside of yourselves, you became intertwined with their karmic lessons, with their energies. You became enthralled, jailed, energetically jailed, soul level jailed in their karmic lessons. Rabbi Yeshua said, y'all don't have the keys to unlock each other's karmic lessons. You got to focus on what you're doing. So as we idolize other beings, we become entrapped in their perspective of reality, which is their soul lessons and their karma. So basically we become a minion of how they perceive themselves, And how we perceive ourselves is a classroom of divine limitless evolution, meaning we're not supposed to be stagnated in how we perceive ourselves. We're supposed to incessantly, constantly grow and evolve, to grow and evolve our energy to more wellness and balance, to assist with the growth and the evolution of all things. So as a young girl, I didn't even realize it was idolatry. But I would look up to different artists and singers and songstresses. Inspiring to be like them, even before I realized that's what I was doing from a young age. And I get to healing the human soul over the last 5 to 6 years, zealotry, seeking God within. And yes, a lot of our spiritual lessons overlap and things like this. At the same time, okay, let's get into that. Let me not pussyfoot. So, we are one with our ancestral forces. The deities Baal, Melech. Excuse me, the soul barely brought your energy into my conscious awareness a couple days ago. I didn't even know. Excuse, not to be disrespectful, ancestral force. Even though he is seen as a demonic force, we're about to talk about all this. Baal, Molech, Asherah, and infinite more. They're one with us. These energies are one with us, right? And these energies are deity energies that perceive themselves as the one, the most high, omniscient force, or they had a super shrunken consciousness perspective of reality. Super shrunken scope perspective of reality, or limitless potentials. So they didn't have the conscious awareness that, baby, they're one of infinite dimensions. Just because they perceive their oneness in this moment. And don't perceive the other limitless, infinite dimensions around them in the moment for whatever reason. It looks like I'm sitting in this room by myself. I know I'm not. I know there's infinite realities going on around me, because that's how reality works. And we know this through quantum physics, quantum mechanics. These deities and ancestral forces, like Asherah, Baal, Molech, thought they were one-on-one. And they manifest through all of us. Every single human being, to the point where we're outside of alignment with our universal ears, universal eyes, universal awareness, or limitless potential awareness, to align with the infinite, to align with the orchestration of our infinite nature. Where we're always in a disposition. What do I want? What do I need? Where do I go? Who am I going to be? What's my 5-year plan? What's my 10-year plan? Instead of, hey, divine. Who do you need? Hey, limitless potential. Who do I need to be in this moment to align with the limitless orchestration of all things, to assist with the upliftment and regeneration of all things? Let me be this. Highest timeline potentials. As universally aligned, universally assigned for the upliftment and regeneration of all things, let me be this. But no, what do I want? Now, I grew up with this disposition heavy. We have our celebrity culture where we see this personified in front of us. And we put it on, and we put that culture on the fucking pedestal and aspire to be that. When that's the imbalance. Manifested, personified to show us how we're out of alignment with universal ordering, with our limitless potentials. And I know the Epstein files, again, our reality shifting and changing rapidly. Darkness comes to the light. Our reality is not what we thought it was at all. It was riddled, bedrock of our reality, the way we perceived it, the way we manifested it, the energies we were working through, the amnesiatic energies, manifested death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. This is a time of atonement. Where everything that's coming to the light, we ask our soul, hey self, what is this trying to teach me about myself? Because I know universal law, I remember now, universal law, principle of correspondence, as below, so above. Everything in my reality is mirroring to me dimensions of myself, to grow and evolve me to new wellness and balance. To assist with the growth and evolution of all things. I channeled Jeffrey Epstein and Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, and on the live before, in Facebook Community Live. I channeled him within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. I'm going to link it below for the playback watchers. And he said he thought he was chosen. He thought he was anointed. He thought he was chosen. Why? Shrunken consciousness. Just trying to drop it to my heart space and let this flow. Because we're multidimensional beings. I'm feeling a lot of things. I'm feeling like... So Epstein said he thought he was chosen. He thought he was anointed. The transmission it exemplifies our oneness, how all beings, all things are one. Even in our oneness, we have infinite dimensions of understandings, perspectives, preferences. The fact that our government has been in cahoots, the CIA, FBI has been in cahoots with Epstein for years, like spanning like 2 decades. Okay, I don't know, that's allegedly. Over a decade for sure. So say over a decade. Allegedly. Should tell us a lot about ourselves. If our government and the country we live in has been in cahoots with fucking Jeffrey Epstein, what does that tell us about ourselves? We manifest our culture with our energy, our existence. What does that tell us about ourselves? That'd be a question to ask in prayer. What I gleaned is that we were like a propaganda society, really the whole planet, where nothing is as it seems. We make shit look good, but behind the scenes, for money, for commerce, for capitalism, make shit look good, but behind the scenes, it's corrupt as fuck, imbalanced as fuck, disastrous, destructive AF. And we have all types of celebrities in the Epstein files. Celebrities, well-known people, accomplished people, politics, businessmen, CEOs. Thank you, soul, for getting me back on track. Where's my train of thought going? So all these businessmen, CEOs, celebrities, artists, directors, billionaires, and the Epstein files seem completely they don't see nothing wrong with it. It's like, as an inside joke, chuckles, laughs, giggles. I love that torture video, all types of shit like that. You want to know why? A perspective I was shown by the soul, by the ancestral forces. These deities that have always been one with us, from the Asherahs to the Molechs to the Baals, that ask for human sacrifice, that ask for children's sacrifice as a part of their worshiping them, have been moving through us as us. The me, my, I energies are not perceiving our oneness with limitless potentials. That's the Asherahs, Baals, Molochs energies, and there's infinite other deities like this. Why didn't they see a problem with raping kids, selling kids, trafficking beings, all types of shit, torturing, eating beings, having sex with kids, as young as infants, allegedly? Because that's what those deities asked for. In the scriptures, you can look it up. We know the clergies, and from Catholic churches to Jewish churches to Baptist churches, how clergy people been raping kids for a long time. That's not alleged. We know this. And what do the clergies, from the rabbis to the Catholics to the Baptist church, have in common? They believe that they have the anointing to lead other people into salvation. They believe, or they don't remember, that God is within all of us. Tell your flock to turn the fuck around into their inner space. Okay, today we're going to pray and meditate. Close your eyes for about the 2 hours I'm supposed to be talking. Close your eyes, baby. We meditated today. Ask the divine, what is it I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, greater conscious alignment of my limitless potentials as universally aligned, universally assigned for the upliftment, regeneration of all things. Wait for the answers. They shall come. Don't worry. There's journals in front of you with pens. Write down whatever comes to your spirit. And use that, study that. Follow that. Not what I got to say. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Ancestral forces said this is all. I'm channeling. And I didn't know exactly how all this was going to come out. I've been getting many divine epiphanies for the last few years, but over the last few hours, just along the last few hours, the last couple weeks, a lot. So I was like, I don't know how this is gonna come out. And since the last time we had since last week, it's a lot of divine remembrances. So I was like, I don't know how this is gonna come out. I'm just gonna allow it to flow and go. We hear what we need to hear. So divine remembrance, we need to remember. Activating our mind, body, soul, spirit. Is universally aligned, universally assigned for the upliftment, regeneration of all things. You're welcome. Thank you. Transcendence, universal oneness, remembrance, celestial galactic oneness consciousness. We are limitless, infinite, one, harmony, wellness, balance. No death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. This is the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole 2033 prophecy. It's actually a world, multidimensional, galactic, and beyond prophecy. The age of peace and divine evolution are God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. By the year 2033 of our perception of divine evolution or reality, Gregorian calendar, divine evolution or limitless potentials or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, says that we will be a human culture with a consciousness, awareness, galactic, celestial, oneness, consciousness, activated, evolved beings. To DNA activated, genome activated beings. Spiritually awakened beings to understanding that we are a human consciousness, human collective, galactic civilization, dimensions of one with many other galactic species and beyond species, galactic and beyond species, and divine existence or divine evolution to be our most wellness, balance, joy, highest timeline, soul aligned, universally limitless potentials beyond our understanding of limitless when it comes to our subconscious as well as conscious mind, well beyond what we perceive as limitless in our subconscious or conscious mind. Remembrance that we are a human culture, galactic species, civilization of divine evolution with no death, no disease, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. Remembrance from the inside. Manifested on the outside right now. Manifesting. Like I was saying a while ago, I was like, I didn't know how this was all going to play out. I was just following my heart space. The divine is like, I gotta help you. I need you to assist with helping humanity wake up. Do healing through your inner space. And you guys share the healing messages in your podcast. To assist anybody to be a resource as the whole collective awakens, to be a resource to assist you in your own awakening process, which is one with all of humanity, all of galactic, all the galactic beings, all the galactic and beyond beings of divine evolution, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. Be a resource for you as you awaken. I don't know how this is going to happen. I'm just channeling and learning how our civilization, our culture, from ancient, prehistoric, ancient days, ancient recorded days to prehistoric, pre-recorded days. How our evolution has been rife with pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, death, disease, war, famine. So healing through the inner space to help rise our frequency, our bandwidth of energy to align with no death, no disease, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking, embodiment, beingness, evolution. Because I don't know how this is going to work. I just channel and healing. Here we are. Andrew. Baden, Mount Windsor. Arrested. Formerly known as Prince Andrew, arrested. Okay. In regard from the Epstein files. Fallout from the Epstein files. A prince. He was dethroned from the revelation from the Epstein files. And he was arrested. I'm going to say this as respectfully as I can. This will be a prayer to help manifest resolution all over the planet. Accountability. Indictments. Prison sentences. Lengthy. Let the criminals, baby, that's in these pedophile rings and arms dealing rings and human trafficking rings and all types of other black market schemes all over the planet, let them be held accountable for how they perpetuate the imbalance in our divine evolution. Let them activate in their jail cells into divine remembrance, celestial galactic oneness consciousness. I'm going to speak to the ethers and everybody that's watching. Like, this is a prayer. This is a manifestation. Like, I've already said this prayer out loud already. I'm not going to do it again. We are no longer in a simulation. In the simulation where when the president does some off-the-wall type shit, we say, oh, well, I guess we'll have to wait for a Democratic president to come around to square this away. Or I guess we have to wait for a Republican president to come in, make the change. We're not there no more. No. We need action now. We need accountability now. We have a 25th Amendment for a reason. We have an impeachment and removal procedures for a reason. For times like this. Trump has been accused and allegations of him raping children. Killing children, allegedly. Allegedly. Now is not the time for the conversation. Oh, I have the rhetoric. Oh, I guess we have to wait for another 3 years. Fuck no. Where are we? We're not in that simulation no more. This man raping fucking kids and started wars to distract from the fact that he's raping fucking kids. He was raping kids, allegedly. We're not there no more. I guess we gotta wait another 3 years. We're not in that simulation. And I don't know what else. We don't want to manifest anything else for us to wake us the fuck up out of those energies. I guess we have to wait for 3. We're not there no more. We're at 25th Amendment impeach removal energies. Now, I guess we don't wait for the next president. No, we're not there no more. Shall we learn You know what it is? It's the politic energy. I've been watching it. I've been watching all the covers, the politicians and stuff. They just want to keep their jobs. That's all it is. They bullshit. They want to keep their jobs. They want to keep their lobbyists that put money in their pocket. They just want to keep their fucking money coming. That's all it is. If I see another senator lying broad motherfucking daylight, another House of Representatives, any government official lying motherfucking broad daylight with the lights turned on, I guess Trump, Representative Comer, he's a senator. He gonna get on Fox News and lie in broad daylight. He's like, Trump has been exonerated from all implications due to the Epstein file release. Which files are you reading? You're lying because you think you can talk to your constituents that watch Fox News that don't watch nothing else. And you can brainwash them to think that Trump is truly innocent when he's fucking not. It's sickening. To keep your fucking job. It's sickening for Trump to sponsor you. To keep yourself in the Senate. It's sickening. Transcendence, universe. Transcendence. Raping, flipping kids. Then I drive. This be my thought patterns, and I've gone through this already. I'm doing it again because we can't pray. We can't pray enough. I say transcendence, like universe gives us wisdoms, and let our senators and representatives step up out of this fucking illusion, wake up out of the amnesia, and utilize our Constitution to do what's right for humanity, to hold people accountable for raping and molesting and trafficking and selling and torturing beings, life. And so shall it be. And a lot of them are guilty. Oh, some of those senators are guilty. So hell no, they don't want this shit to come out. Some of them right up there in the Epstein files. And other allegations of rape and murder and all types of stuff, allegedly. The reality we thought we lived in was an illusion. And we can no longer be comfortable in our illusion, where we're awakening from the inner space to align with our divine inheritance or our promised lands or remembrance that we've always been limitless and one with divine evolution. That's why this reality is evolving rapidly. What was happening in the dark is coming to light once more. And now we're paying attention in order to assist with the evolution that's going to happen, that is. To no death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sexual trafficking, no human trafficking by 2033. And the masses will have conscious awareness of this. Conscious embodiment, conscious beingness, conscious existence. It's like things coming up that I want to talk about. And then it's like I'm channeling, so the thought patterns kind of like slip away. I'm like, shoot. So I just like let flow and go. Yeah, Epstein said he thought he was anointed. He thought he was chosen. Again, shrunken consciousness. Serving the deities, which we would call demons. Demons because they were self-destructive or asked for death. As a part of their worship. Death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. So there are going to be other celebrities that are going to come out, and not just the Epstein files, but in other pedophile rings all over the planet, other elite pedophile rings on the planet. What the fuck is an elite pedophile ring? Other pedophile rings on the planet. And I've been healing through this a lot. Because y'all, we've been under amnesiac fucking fogs. Or tied up in other people's beings' karma. Where they can cast an illusion, act like something, and will believe it because we're tied up in their illusion, their lies. And then be a completely different person behind closed doors. I'm assuming you're already appearing in the Epstein files. And as soon as a black person like is revealed in this shit, publicists get to work in that. Oh, y'all trying to tear black people down. You always trying to fight your own. You always want to see the demise of your own people. I don't want to hear none of that shit at all. Because I already seen this shit in the spirit. I see what y'all do in the fucking spirit. We don't want to hear none of that shit. We see what you do from the fucking spirit. We don't want to hear none of that shit. That's another like mind trickery game type shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Transcendence. The universe was trying to teach me about myself. I gotta lean back into that. So I got real mad. A lot of the times, the success, the ancestral forces did tell me, like, Ashley, we don't get why y'all think, why y'all call success what y'all call success. The money, cars, all that stuff. A bit because of illusions. But do y'all see that? Y'all are experiencing the disillusionment, which y'all thought was success, it was not. Because a lot of people that are super successful, they're operating through the Baal, Moloch, Asherah energies, which want sacrifice, which want destruction. Because that's what they know. Because that's what they're aligned to. Those energies are aligned to transcendence, raising the vibration of all beings, all things, to be wellness, no death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. So you align with these. We would align with these Moloch, Baal, Asherah as energies, where moral parameters would be non-existent. Because you would do what you're guided to do, what you feel like you got to do to get ahead, to accomplish, to be successful. And everyone that didn't have to steal, cheat, molest, murder, kill, which murder is kill, rob, to be whoever you are, drop it to your heart and say thank you. Say thank you. And then we get to learn and grow from the beings that are being brought to light that did do these things. Participate in these activities. A lot of them. And then the soul was like, that's an illusion too, Ashley. There's not that many of them. Yeah, it's rife and more present than you would want it to be. But it's an illusion to think that there's more of the inbound of the murderers and stealers and molesters and rapers, swindlers. It's an illusion to feel like that there's more of them than there are people that hold on to character and moral parameters in a way that you're not killing, destroying, raping, molesting, robbing, swindling, scheming. And the universe's ancestral forces say, welcome home. And that's something to be proud of. And thank you. Because the way we would experience existence and our energy has helped evolve and create wisdoms and evolution for all beings, all things. The ancestral forces said, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. And they walk one with us. They see through our eyes. Every being, they see through our eyes, walk our strides with us. They're one with us. And they say, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Galactic celestial oneness consciousness, we perceive this in greater ways. Prayer through the inner space. Again, every day ask yourself, hey soul, what is it that I need to know to come to greater conscious awareness, greater conscious embodiment of my limitless potentials as universe in line, universe is sign for the upliftment and regeneration of all things. Wait for the answers because they will come. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning into this Facebook community live. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am a channel for the divine. You can find my channelings, channel work, Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. as well as my other podcasts. One is Connection Energetic Upliftment, which is available to stream for free on YouTube. I also have a cooking show, Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Whatever the ancestors told me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish, that's what I put into the pot, the pan, the baking dish. Y'all, I've been seeing so much in this spirit the last few days. I was like, I don't even want to do music anymore. I'm like, I gotta pray about it. I don't even know if I want to finish the album. I'm gonna finish it though. So I know there's a lot of healings that gonna come from it. So I'm not gonna run from that. My music, so that was my cooking show, Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips on YouTube. Whatever the ancestors tell me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish. This is what I put into the pot, the pan, the baking dish. I also channel healing frequencies, wisdoms, lyrics into my music. Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube. Many albums, many genres, many healing frequencies, and evolution. I also channel 3 books. It's actually a book set titled The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. My soul is like, we want to help you evolve and remember your oneness with all things. The oneness that all things is in its infinite, limitless ways. In its infinite, limitless, homogeneous nature, oneness nature. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, again, is a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts, coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm home. Asya is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school, Manhattan Prep. She goes through a lot of experiences which help grow and evolve her to the remembrance that she is limitless, she is unconditional love, she is one with all things. The third part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is my other half. My other half is a twin flame divine counterpart journey back home to God's side. One soul manifested as 2 beings over many lifetimes within the human being of planet Earth experience. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. Each lifetime says that their love can't work. They will co-create a love and a life together. Which lifetime, under which circumstances? The books are a beautiful depiction of what we're going through right now. Remembrance that we are limitless, one with limitless dimensions, potentials, most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The universe is a multiverse. I also, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, you're able to pick it up in the Amazon bookstore. If you're doing digital downloads, it's 3 separate downloads, $29.97 plus tax for all 3 downloads. If you're doing paperback copies, it's 2 separate bindings mailed to your home. The first 2 parts, coming home, the story of Asya. I'm reading like notifications popping up on my phone, trying to do this closeout. Little baby, let me focus. If you're doing paperback copies, the first 2 copies, coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm home, comes to the first binding. The third part, my other half, comes in the second binding. Paperback again, $29.98, mailed to your home. You can go to the latest Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, Installment in the description on YouTube or Spotify. You'll see the links to go to the Amazon bookstore, whether you're doing digital download or paperback copies. I also have an animated series. Asya's Story, the animated series, is available to stream AP short stories on YouTube. The multidimensional remembrances, wisdoms, experiences in which I have conscious awareness of, I channel them into the animated series. Again, Asya's Story, the animated series. Again, you can go to the latest installment of Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. In the description, tap on the link for AB Short Stories YouTube channel to take you straight to the channel. Make sure you find it. I also have a live series. It's called Out of the Box. And now I do want to mention there's a movie coming. Asya's Story. The movie is coming soon to come. Again, subscribe to AB Short Stories on YouTube. I also have a live series called Out of the Box. It's what we're all going through in some way, or in many ways, infinite ways, and awakening to the remembrance that we are limitless, that we are infinite, with the illusion of finite or form, awakening within the dream. Out of the Box is available to stream on my music channel, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truth. Get that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps you be, embody your limitless potentials consciously. We'll see y'all later. Bye.